I just want to cover a few things as I typically do, okay? And which all feeds into the content that will be shared today. So I'm just going to skim over this one. Your competitors are doing this, are you? And basically, if I don't know if you guys read this, by a nod or a shake of your head here, do you guys get these emails from like MPA and NAM and stuff? Do you guys read through it? Okay. If not, it's okay. I'm just going to summarize it for you guys. And really what this one is about implementation of AI. Okay. Later, I know I'm just calling on you right now, but if you can, I'll give you some time. If you don't mind, maybe either whether it's just verbally or if you can actually prepare or bring about the scenario that that you were able to generate through AI. You shared with me about 2 weeks ago, I think. If not, it's okay. But basically, the author of this article is basically saying you as a loan officer, if you are not implementing the use of AI in one fashion or another, you're behind. Okay. I am telling you guys, as someone who, some of you guys can attest to this, Peter sure can. I am not tech savvy. And I am one of those millennials who very, very slow in adaptation to things. Okay. Embarrassingly, I am. But I'm proud of myself in that I do try. So for without further ado, for those of you who don't know, okay, how to use AI and what it looks like, look, all it is now is a simple use of AI, okay? The simple use of ChatGPT, okay? And all I prompted was, oh, here it is. You guys see it? This is literally what I wrote. Exactly how are mortgage officers using AI? Funny enough, right? And it tells you, and it's not rocket science, guys, right? So AI can actually get, if you do lead generate and prospect through like buying leads and stuff, it'll kind of give you a probability, apparently. I went down the rabbit hole in another ChatGPT slide. Automated client communication. Peter shared a presentation on this a few weeks ago. If you need a refresher, go back into it. A lot of it has to do with this button, Gemini, right? And which I use to summarize an email. Okay. But going back, and it can automatically send out emails too. Okay. You could set parameters for that and email addresses. You got to create a list. Pre-qualification and scenario analysis. This is something that I just mentioned C did. So you can input a scenario into a ChatGPT and it'll just shoot out all these scenarios. Okay. I'll admit here, I haven't done it yet, but if willing, C will share that with us. It can calculate and scan documents for you. Okay. It can give you it can provide you scripts. Okay. Obviously, Harrison has shared this with us, but it can provide you, social media posts, flyers. It could create presentations for you guys. Okay. If you input a database, it can spew out, hey, which ones are ready to refinance, which ones have a benefit, right? You can get a bunch of information, which you'll see today. And here's the big thing right here that I want you guys to kind of focus on. Using AI as a co-pilot, not a replacement. Okay? So, I'll admit here, I am guilty of this. In 2021, 2022, when AI started rolled out, like in 2020 during the COVID, right, the pandemic, I was afraid. I was afraid. I was like, oh my goodness, AI is going to rule the world and it's going to cut all these jobs. And, um, I'm going to be out of a job and I might need to leave this industry. I literally, as my witness here, I was all doom and gloom about it. Right. And, but only to come to find out it really isn't going to replace us, guys. Okay. It might weed out people, right? It's going to, because now the ones that are using it are going to get bigger, stronger, faster, as they say, right? And what happens to the other loan officer? What happens to the slower, weaker athletes, the loan officers? They're sitting on the bench, right? And you, as a loan officer, if you're not using AI, you're literally becoming slower, weaker, right? And less productive, because those who are using it are just going to be bigger, better, faster. So it's imperative that you guys get on AI. And really what this article was really sharing was, guys, and I want to leave this with you on this article, is just to do two things, just to implement two aspects of your business and how you can implement AI there. So that's my homework assignment for you guys for this week. Okay. Take two things of your business and ask yourself what you can do and how you can implement AI. Even if you don't do it, ask yourself, is there something that you can? Okay. The final little headline that I do want to share, because it's so important. It's something that I've been addressing, okay, with you guys, is top brokers aren't waiting. They are closing deals in a tough marketplace. Okay. And that's what we're going to go over today, actually. Let me ask you guys before I share the actual presentation, how many of you guys have at least 3 loans in the pipe? And you raise your hands right now. Yeah, Sarah? You got 3 live deals right now, or pre-approvals? That's good. That's great.
Pre-approvals.
Okay. What about 3 live deals? How about 2 live deals? Anyone has 2 live deals right now? Okay. Does anyone have 1 live deal right now? Is anyone listening? Yeah. So, the point is I'm sure you guys are looking at your pipeline and it's not plentiful enough, right? How do we make a living?